The NFL doesn't know it yet, but they may very well be setting up Dak Prescott for one of the most prolific seasons of any quarterback in the history of the NFL. And not just Dak Prescott, this whole entire Cowboys team. This could be a season for the ages, with some of the news coming out about the NFL schedule releases, along with just how some very interesting and key facts have been laid out ahead of this upcoming season. Man, this could not have been set up any better to have a storybook type of year for all parties involved. But let's get right into this, and be sure to subscribe for more Dallas Cowboys content damn near every single day. Man, shut your up. Ooh-wee, Rain Dakota. I don't think that you quite understand just how historic of a year that you can have this upcoming season, my brother. I hope that you are fully locked in, and I hope that your health is fully in place this season, because this could be one for the ages. Y'all, I'm not just pumping smoke. This is being laid out perfectly, and now the NFL is even setting the stage for this, and they're setting the stage for this man right here, not only to have a comeback player of the year type of season, but an MVP campaign as well. Let's get right into this, bro. Obviously, we found out about the Eagles being our week 1 matchup, and I was like, okay, that's a big one. We're playing against the defending Super Bowl champions week 1 to kick off the season, which means everyone is going to be looking forward to this. And one of the backstories that's going to be getting pushed is since 2004, 20 defending Super Bowl champions have played in the first game to open a season. Those teams have gone 15-5 in those games, including the Chiefs' 27-20 win over the Ravens in last season's opener. Okay, that's going to be important because it's going to start the narrative. It's going to start building up the story for the Cowboys. They come out September 4th. Which also just happens to be Miss Peggy Prescott's birthday, man. This is Dak Prescott's late mother's birthday, God rest her soul. That actually happens to be on her birthday. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe the last time the Cowboys played on September 4th was actually way back in 1995, which also just happens to be the last year the Cowboys won a Super Bowl. Ooh. Some tangents are starting to be drawn. Y'all getting a little interested now? So boom, we have that motivation. We have the blue chip matchup of Eagles versus Cowboys, September 4th. So perfect way to start an MVP campaign, overcoming the record that the defending Super Bowl champions have, the fact that it's the Eagles, a team that everyone's going to probably pick as their favorite to win the Super Bowl again, and the fact that everyone isn't quite sure what to think of the Cowboys just yet. Then enter the Kansas City Chiefs. We know that we're going to see the Kansas City Chiefs on Thanksgiving Day, the other team that played in the Super Bowl. So the excuse about the Cowboys not having any real competition or not playing against any real teams, that instantly goes out of the door, because not only are you playing the Chiefs, but we know we're playing the Washington Commanders twice, a team that was in the conference championship, the Eagles twice, a team that was in the conference championship, and now we know we're going to have Thanksgiving Day in the middle of the day after everyone's full and in front of their TVs to play Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs. That looks like another very nice feather that can be put in the Cowboys' cap. And if they come out with that game, and if Dak goes out and have the type of game that he can have due to the weapons that he now has, you bet the MVP campaign will be in full swing. Not to mention, the Cowboys play the Commanders on Christmas Day. Okay, that's another huge division rival, huge matchup in front of the world at a time where everyone's going to be in front of the TV screen. Ladies and gentlemen, do you see how the table's being set for the Cowboys to have a insane year? And that's not even taking into account of the fact that Do y'all realize that Dak Prescott could end up being the franchise leader in pretty much everything outside of wins by the end of this season? If he has the type of season that he very well can have and has had multiple times before, he just needs 3,000 passing yards. He just needs 35 touchdowns passing. He just needs 18 more wins, and he will become the franchise leader in all of those categories. So in this season, this upcoming year, and come back, easily be a candidate for comeback player of the year, get that award when he was supposed to have it, when he came back from that broken ankle and went out there and balled like gangbusters, so it can get that award that he was supposed to get. And because of the stage and the opponents that the Cowboys have to face, and the fact that the Cowboys will have, going into the season, tied for the 5th strongest strength of schedule, everything is set up perfectly. Everything is set up perfectly, especially since no one really knows what to make of this team. No one really understands how to predict what this team will be. Everything is set up perfectly for Dakota Prescott to not only get that comeback player of the year award that he was robbed of back, but to get his MVP award that he was robbed of in 2023 back, and in full force and with the help of George Pickens, CeeDee Lamb, Jaden Blue, and his revamped offensive line. Oh, it's about to go down. And how about them Cowboys? And all I gotta say is, it's a real Hawaiian party. You cannot get in. Pickens off that drink and Dak off that hand. MVP Dak incoming.
Calling me, texting me, paging me, asking me, am I still the ball? Y'all usually check on me. Listen. I'm still them boys. Hey! Woo! Hey! I'm still them boys.